Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So earlier today I made a live video just trying to test out what this live video feature was like, letting you know that I would possibly come back and do a video today with some updates or frequently asked questions and stuff about my surgery because I didn't have the information in front of me when I was videoing earlier. So I actually do like the YouTube live feature, so I feel like I'm gonna probably try to utilize this a little bit more. But as I was saying in my last video, just letting y'all know, I have made updates before about my surgery, but I couldn't upload them off my phone for whatever reason. It wouldn't upload to YouTube, and I tried multiple times and it still wouldn't work. Multiple videos and it still wouldn't work. So I eventually just got a little tired and was like, well, I'm just gonna wait to post a video until I felt like doing it, I guess, on my regular camera. So then my husband ended up telling me about this YouTube Live, and I was like, okay, well, let me just try it. So I thought this would be a good way to not only get the video up, but to give anyone a chance to ask me any questions that may not have been asked or answered throughout this video. So as the title of this video states, this is going to be a weight loss surgery, plastic surgery, panniculectomy, frequently asked questions. These are the top questions that I always get in regards to my surgeries. And hopefully you will find this helpful and beneficial to you. So to start off, I'm just going to start with some basic stats. So before I had weight loss surgery, the highest weight that I ever recorded, I was 263 pounds. And then after my surgery, which I had November 2nd, 2015, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. After surgery, I got down to, the lowest weight that I got down to was 159 pounds. Just from the surgery, like with the surgery and working out and all of that. So I'm going to start off with my weight loss surgery questions. So questions that I get about the VSG. And there's only 3 of them. These are the most asked questions. So anyways, let's get right into it. What did I have done? So I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And if you're not sure what that is, I have tons of videos talking and explaining everything about what a VSG is, what the requirements are to get one, and what it actually does. But just to make, just to give you a quick little example or breakdown of what it is, it's basically where they go in and they cut out most of your stomach. So you're left with just a smaller portion of your stomach. So that's why they call it a sleeve, because it's like a little sleeve or banana shaped, pouch left in your stomach. So the second question that I get in regards to my weight loss surgery and not my plastic surgery is, how much weight have you lost? As I said, my highest weight was 263 pounds. I'm currently toggling between 155 and 157. So I think, and my numbers might be wrong, but I think I lost 109 pounds total to the weight that I am today, something around that. Do you work out, and did you work out before surgery? So yes, I did work out before I had my weight loss surgery. In the beginning, I was just taking my time trying to understand the process of the surgery, trying to understand the lifestyle change that I was going to have to make. But I eventually started to incorporate more workouts before I had the surgery. So I'd lost maybe 15 pounds before I had surgery, something like that. And then after surgery, I'd most definitely started working out. For those who may think that you can just get the surgery and that's it, like it's going to do all the work for you, I'm going to let you know right now that that's not the case. Yes, in the very beginning, that might be the case, or it might seem like that's the case. Like I don't have to do anything. It's just melting off. But eventually that will slow down, and you will actually have to put some work in order for you to start losing weight again. So don't get comfortable with the fact that you can just have a small portion of food and start losing weight. The first 3 months, weight falls off like water, like it's just coming off. But after that, you actually have to put some work into it. So yes, I did work out. I actually have a personal trainer now, that I've had for about 4 months now. But since I had my panniculectomy, I haven't went to her yet, back to her yet. I actually start in a couple weeks. So those were the questions in regards to my weight loss surgery itself, like my my sleeve. And now I'm going to get into the questions that I've been getting about my panniculectomy. So what did I have done? I had a panniculectomy, and a panniculectomy is basically the removal of excess skin. It's similar to a tummy tuck, but it's not a tummy tuck. So the surgery, basically, if you look up tummy tuck surgeries online, the surgery process is the same for panniculectomy, except for the fact that with the panniculectomy, they do not tighten the muscles in your stomach. And yeah, so I guess that's the main part. They don't tighten the muscles in your stomach with a panniculectomy. And mine was completely different than normal surgeries or whatever. Oh, and they also don't do anything with your stomach. A traditional panniculectomy is just the removal of the skin that hangs below your belly button, or that like kind of sits in your lap. That's what a traditional term of panniculectomy is. So next question is, does the drains hurt? So I had 2 JP drains put in, one on each side of my hips, and they did not hurt. Compared to the drains that I had with my weight loss surgery, these drains were nothing. The VSG drains caused so much discomfort for me, and these weren't that bad. Sometimes I get a little sore on the side, but other than that, it wasn't too much too much that I couldn't handle. How does it compare to your VSG pain, and are you sore? So I was sore because of the drains. The drains had me sore on the sides. My incision itself wasn't that bad. I wasn't really that sore from it. And the VSG pain was so much worse than the actual like getting cut open and stitches on my stomach. Like VSG pain is more of like the gas pains, and it's something you really can't control. You can't stop. It's just going to happen, and it has to ease itself within time. Whereas with the panniculectomy, scars, and surgery, I could just take some pain medicine and I was fine. I actually took pain medicine like the first 2 days, and then after that, I didn't really take it. I was actually up and walking my first day, whereas with my VSG, I really didn't feel like walking. I didn't want to get up because it hurt so bad. But panniculectomy, I was up walking around. The second day, I actually, was it the second day? I think it was. The second day, I was up trying to clean up my house, even though I wasn't supposed to. The third or fourth day, I had my doctor's appointment at Tyson's Medical Center, and after that, we went to go to the mall and we ate. So I was just like moving around, like that's how much I was not in pain. Hey, how are you? So yeah, so VSG pain was definitely a lot worse than my panniculectomy. Next question that that I get a lot is, how much did your panniculectomy cost? So if you follow my channel and my journey, and you've been following my journey, then you would know that I have Kaiser Permanente as an insurance company. I also work for them, but I had them before I started working for them. And with my insurance company, and I'm in the Mid-Atlantic states, here in Virginia, and my company, my insurance, they actually covered my vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and they covered my panniculectomy. I didn't have to pay for either one of them. Now, I do just want to touch base with y'all about getting your panniculectomy covered, because I get that question all the time. How can I get my doctor to cover it or my insurance to cover it? So, a few things. First, if you want to be able to get your physician or your insurance company to cover your surgery, you need to have some pre-existing conditions or not pre-existing conditions that are causing problems for you. So rashes, odors, inability to move. Sorry, did I take 12 weeks of classes before I was qualified for what surgery? The vertical sleeve or the panniculectomy? While you're typing that back, I'll finish what I was saying. I had 6 months of classes with my insurance company, so I had to wait 6 months before I could actually do my get the VSG, get submitted for it. But I do have videos in my beginning stages of my journey going through all of that and what I had to do, what they required, and the steps and the process, and mentally where I was at when all that was happening. Because it was definitely a lengthy process, but well worth it. But in order to get your panniculectomy covered, you would need, like I was saying, a odor, rashes, you know, it's like causing mobility issues, like working out, moving, especially if you have like skin hanging really low where it's like on your thighs when you're walking, stuff like that. And you need to document it. I know somebody who recently was talking to her doctor about it and went and saw her doctor, but she didn't have any like physical proof of this happening. And she's with Kaiser Permanente, but she's in California, and they denied her. Whereas my process was a little bit different. I also had pictures in my charts. I sent pictures to my doctor showing rashes and all of that. That way it could get covered. Another thing, some doctors or insurance companies will allow you to do fee for service, which basically means you come in for a panniculectomy, but if you pay a little bit more money, they will let you go ahead and get a full tummy tuck. Here in the Mid-Atlantic states with Kaiser Permanente, they do not allow that, and they don't offer that. So that wasn't an option for me. But if it was an option, I would have done it. How much, excuse me, who did your surgery? So my surgery was done by Dr. Chun Rim at the Tyson's Corner Medical Center here in McLean, Virginia. What's the difference between tummy tuck and a panniculectomy? I explained that earlier. It's just panniculectomy is removal of the skin, whereas a tummy tuck is the removal of excess skin as well as tightening of the muscles and repositioning of your belly button. Do I regret anything? I don't regret a single thing that I've done. I had pain throughout my VSG. You have your bad days. You're sitting thinking like, oh my gosh, doubting yourself. But there's never been a moment where I was like, damn, I regret this. Like, I should not have done this. What was I thinking? Like, there's no way I would sit here and look at myself now and the way that I feel now and be like, well, damn, what did I do? Like, why did I do that? It was the best decision I made in my entire life. How many weeks did you take off? So for the panniculectomy, I took off, what did I take off? 2 weeks. I took 2 weeks off. Yeah, 2 weeks off for the panniculectomy, and I felt like that was plenty time for me. I was able to move around and do all I needed to do right after. I did, however, right after my panniculectomy surgery, I did end up getting sick with the flu, and I kind of think that might be because my immune system was down just a little bit, which I basically was out of work from my panniculectomy with the flu for about 4 weeks. So a funny question I get is, can you eat normal after the panniculectomy? The panniculectomy has nothing to do with your stomach, like the actual inside of your stomach. So you can eat just as you were before you had the surgery. So I eat just fine. Did I lose my belly button? If so, why? So answer is yes. I do not have a belly button, and I don't want to show y'all, but I'm going to show y'all. I'm bloated right now, so it's that time of the month for me. But let me see if I can. My phone needs to be charged, so I'm just gonna turn it like this. Oh, it's not letting me. Sorry, and I don't have a bra on because I'm at home chilling. But I do not have a belly button, as you can see. This is my belly here, and your girl has no belly button. So the reason why I don't have a belly button is because my doctor told me that if I wanted to, he would not only take the excess skin off my lower portion of my stomach, but he'll also go above the belly button and take off the excess skin at the top as much as he could at the top, to give me a better result. But the only thing would be I wouldn't be able to have my belly button. The reason being is because insurance company considers the removal and replacement of your belly button as cosmetic, and your insurance won't. Most insurances don't cover cosmetic surgery, so that's why I did not have my belly button repositioned to put back in place, because I opted to have more skin taken off. And honestly, I look fine. I love it. Nobody ever notices it. And if they do notice it, it's not like, oh my God, where's your belly button? You know? So I love the skin that I'm in. I look good. I like the way I feel. Belly button to make a difference to me. Do you plan to have more plastic surgery? So, as you can tell, my girls hang really low. And since surgery, my girls have a lot of extra skin to sit in. So eventually, I would like to get my breasts lifted. I'm not necessarily worried about an implant. I used to be a triple G when it comes to bra sizes. I am now a D, but once I have surgery, like to have them lifted, I'll probably be like a C. I'm a D because I have a whole bunch of extra skin that folds over, or not folds over, but like spills out my bra or whatever. So. But I think once all that gets taken care of, I'll be like a C or something. So yes, I plan on doing that. Did they determine you didn't need a full tummy tuck? Again, I didn't have the option to get a full tummy tuck, so there was no room to be determined. So this is just some questions that I've been getting a lot of. I've posted this video on Facebook, and on my weight loss channel on Facebook, weight loss page on Facebook, before answering these questions. But I wanted to get it to YouTube. I'm sorry it took me so long to get it up here, though, and why this video is so long. But I did just want to go ahead and make that video for y'all. So if you have any more questions for me, please feel free to send me a message. I'll do my best to answer any questions. And thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Bye.